cancel us. No, please don't cancel us. We're talking fake news and conspiracies. Come on, please don't cancel us. And though our subjects are all sensitive, come on, please don't cancel us.
He's doing something with sound.
Oh,
Okay, 3, 2, 1, we're in. Hey, welcome to the show. No, you do it. You do it. I'm not gonna do it.
Wait, are we?
I thought it was gonna be like a. I thought everybody was gonna match my energy. We were gonna like cheers the glasses.
Cheers now.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers.
Oh my god. Cheers. Please don't cancel us.
Girls' night.
Girls' night.
That makes you a girl. You realize that, right, babe?
Nobody knows what I have between my legs.
I do.
Yep.
Yep.
Cool.
I've seen it several times, so I do.
Look at the camera.
Okay, so let's just acknowledge the elephant in the room. So welcome back to the episode. It's episode 48. Joining us on this episode is Tamara, otherwise known as Tammy. She is a girl with 2 boobs that works for me, and I shouldn't say anything about her boobs because we're on a show and I'm gonna get in trouble.
Yeah.
Why don't you
Get cancelled.
Why don't you tell everybody who she is, or why don't you tell people?
Well, you know her better.
I don't know you that well, actually. Now that I'm on the spot with the spotlight.
With the spotlight.
Hey guys, I thought I was just supposed to sit here and look pretty. And
Yes,
that's it.
That's it. No, actually, we just found her today while walking the dogs and said, "Hey, want to join the podcast today?" Right?
And I was
what
like,
happened. "Oh,
Yeah,
dogs
like
are
Our dogs are what?
barking."
Yes, they
Yes.
are. Degenerate. Shut!
Miloš,
Anyway, so this is what the show is like. Welcome.
how do you feel? Do you
Great.
feel like you're in the spotlight?
yes, I do. I feel like I
So-
need more
More
drink.
mastica.
So tell me something. Or actually, you know what? I'm going to kick us off. I'm going to kick us off with something because I've been really interested in seeing how you guys would react to this. Can you see the screen?
Okay.
Okay, check it out.
Fun.
It's a psychology test.
Fun.
Okay, check it out. So you guys are going to follow my instructions.
Cool.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
And then the cameras are going to turn off and nobody's going to see you ever again. Anyway, psychology test. Let's go. According to an 80-year-old psychology test, choosing the scariest of these 8 portraits can reveal your hidden personality traits. Really focus on these pictures. Which one would scare you the most? Who don't you want to be in an elevator alone with or walking into an alley with? Which one, and only one, do you find the scariest?
I love these.
Now take a deep look.
Okay, wait. Whoa.
Which one do you find the scariest? You just got to choose the one that scares you the most.
Number 3 looks so friendly.
Yeah. I feel the same.
Let's save that for later. Let's remember that for later. That's hilarious. Scariest. The one that you're like, you know what? That makes me uncomfortable. I just don't like anything about that.
For some reason, 4.
And then you? Everybody has a
5.
different one. Everybody has a different one.
5.
4 and 5, are those your final picks? You like look at the other ones. If your brain is like, I
6.
can't look away from 4 or I can't look away from 5, I keep coming back. I keep coming back.
That's what it is, but then 6 is also creepy.
But also 2.
Yeah.
Come on, you got to pick one.
Okay.
10.
I think 4.
7.
Because that's where I keep going back to.
Don't anchor her. 5.
No, you
I
choose
think
your own.
2.
3.
2. Let's go with 2.
2. 1. 2 and 4.
Yeah.
Final answers?
What is your answer?
What's a close second?
5.
5 is for you and you?
6, I think.
And 6 are the close seconds. Just so that we know, I think mine was 2 and 7.
I had 7.
7 looks friendly.
Yeah.
Well, careful, because we're going to read about this now. Are you ready?
I feel like Miloš is destroying something.
He is eating something that he shouldn't be. You ready? So,
Should I just
these are all pictures of patients of Sonzi, all of which whom suffered different conditions. Sonzi believed that who you pick will tell something about your personality, but not just anything about your personality, the part of you that you suppress, or at least deny about yourself.
Oh,
Maybe you
I
push
know
these
this
feelings and desires down into your subconscious. Maybe something you refuse to accept about yourself and act in opposition towards them. So let's find out what you're suppressing. Huh?
Let's see.
It's important to know that whatever results you do come up with, this doesn't mean that you have a mental condition based on this test.
Yes.
Okay?
You need to get medication.
You will be medicated after
You
this.
need to do this with your mom.
So oh no, I'm so scared of that bitch. The format is, okay, so number, conditioning, in general, okay, so repression, okay. Repression, what it is you're hiding, denies it by actions, personalities, or habits you do to counteract or push back against what you're repressing, and then sublimination, what you show ever so slightly in life regarding the repression.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay.
I'll show you now.
Yeah.
Who picked 1?
No one.
Cool, let's skip 1. Who picked 2?
Me.
You picked 2. 2, the epileptic.
Great.
Wonderful.
You react to emotions, I'm assuming, rather intensely, good or bad. Since you were taught as a child that doing certain things aren't okay, you refuse to let negative emotions such as anger, impulsiveness, or irritability manifest. As such, you probably wear a strong emotional mask and are good at hiding the negative feelings from others whenever they bubble up under the surface. You compensate by acting meek and friendly, and people probably see you as peaceful and reliable. Although under pressure you can explode with these negative feelings, and most people are surprised, as you never seem the person to be so negative. So, repression, feelings of anger, irritability, and aggression. Denies it by becoming a meek and friendly person and giving off the impression of responsibility. And then third, sublimination, rare outbursts when stressed or provoked.
See, I
The
may not
first
always
thing-
know.
That's more scary than the actual story. Okay, well, let's just move on.
Yeah,
You
that's-
don't like
I'd
get
rather
chased with
not
a
say.
knife. Cool. So welcome, Tamara.
Yes. Okay.
We like you here. Keep
Which
her
one- which
laughing.
one did
Give
you-
her alcohol.
Which one did you choose?
2 and 7. So I
Okay.
also chose that.
But which one was also this one?
Yeah. What was your number? 4?
Meek and kind. Do you?
Yeah. I'm always like super friendly to people.
But
True.
deep down, he
No.
hates everybody.
She sees that because she's mutually messed up just like me. She's got the same issue.
We're the same person.
We connect on that. We're like super fun and friendly, but I'm gonna I'll kill you in your sleep, bitch. Okay, so number 3. Anybody pick 3?
No.
Anybody pick 4?
Yes.
I did.
I did.
You both picked it? No, one of you picked something.
No,
I
you
picked
did.
4.
Yeah, you were 4.
That was
Yeah,
your
yeah,
second.
yeah. No, my second was 5.
5. And this is what you picked.
Yeah, that's your first one.
The
right?
schizophrenic.
Oh, she looks fucking crazy.
Well, so do you. If you've chosen this woman, then you're most likely.
Schizophrenic.
If you've chosen this woman, then you're most likely repressing apathy for others.
What
Probably.
does apathy mean?
Don't interrupt me.
Don't ask smart questions.
Shut up. Probably struggle in connection with others and relating to others is a challenge for you. Maybe even relating to yourself. Your relationships probably lack depth. To compensate, you're sociable, love to spend time with friends and family in a sense. This is a way to mask your sense of loneliness and isolation. You picked the wrong number, you silly dilly.
Yeah, because
What was your other number?
6. But what does it say? Repression?
Repression, feelings of apathy towards others.
No.
Denies it by being a very sociable person with
I
a
am a
large circle of friends. Sublimination does not talk about feeling of isolation or the lack of the true affection for others. Unless you're hiding something very well.
No.
You picked badly. But it's fine. It's on brand.
But
you
it,
picked wrong.
but it makes sense, right? Because she looks schizophrenic, so it's scary. Like, that's scary. Like, I don't want to be with a schizo in,
That's one way to look at it.
Elevator.
in an elevator.
I mean,
I
she
just
does look
picked the
scary.
right person. Like,
Cool.
I just can tell character.
Okay, so let's skip. So 5. Who picked 5?
I did.
Yes.
As your first or your second?
My second.
This is your second, and this is. Oh, you guys got both. Your
No,
second
just
is.
my second. Yours.
Mine is 6.
Okay, so this is your second. The hysteric.
That's me.
You're probably repressing attention-seeking tendencies. You were told as a child not to show off by adults or peers. As such, you're probably a modest and sincere person. Deep down, you love to be the center of attention and charming others. Though you're rarely the center of attention, when you are, you're ecstatic, you're happy, right? You're likely someone who pays attention to detail as evidence of the amount of effort you put into your appearance. This could be your subconscious self showing off as your conscious self continues to act modestly. Repression. Desire for attention and admiration. Okay, that's what you're repressing. Denies it by acting modestly, same as the last one, or staying out of the spotlight. You didn't want to do the podcast because you literally said, I don't want to be in the spotlight.
I just don't like attention.
Okay.
Okay.
Hysteric, rather. Sublimation chooses rare or extravagant jobs and hobbies.
Yeah.
Usually tries to remain elegant and well-dressed so that they still draw attention.
Suspicious.
How does it feel?
It feels...
You're a hysteric...
More
What was the
accurate.
other one?
I don't know. It's...
You are a hysteric epileptic.
Yes.
You're a crazy bitch with a knife.
Great. That's me. That's all you guys have to know about me.
That's all you need to know. Great way to introduce you.
That's so funny. You need to tell that story. 6, the depressive. Did you pick wrong? It would be typical of you to pick completely wrong.
Well, the
We're looking for
schizo
a
is
new
just
co-host of the
crazy.
show. I don't know if you want to take her job. It's fine. On the surface, you're happy and bubbly. There we go. Finally, got a good one. On the surface, she's happy and bubbly.
I'm very happy and bubbly.
Like you don't have a care in the world. Well, that's the side you show to the world, at least. Deep within, you're most likely dealing with feelings of self-worthlessness, even self-loathing and guilt. Well, this is I
No
can't
guilt.
the toast. You probably take your mind off of this by focusing on work and other people. Low self-esteem is also associated with this choice. Picking this picture doesn't mean you're a depressed person, but that you have a predisposition to negative emotions, repression, feelings of worthlessness or inadequacy.
A little
Denies it by developing a happy and bubbly exterior, personality, focusing on work and friends. Sublimation assumes the role of everyone's psychologist, searching for solutions to other people's problems.
A little bit more.
I really think that you just pick people that just look freaky,
Yeah.
and you missed the whole exercise. You got it. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, but you were with. That's what we were supposed to do. Who do you not want to share an elevator with? I don't want to share an elevator with the schizo.
That wasn't the point of this test, was it?
No.
The whole point of this test was, let's see what you're hiding.
I'm not hiding much, babe.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, you could
She's
be
an
hiding.
open book.
Yeah. You, on the other hand, I need to be worried about you.
It's okay. I'm cool.
She says, leaning back like, oh.
And you've
I'm
been
just
caught.
gonna go hide under the
You've
table.
been caught. No, but basically, she told me the story where she chased people.
Wait. We need 7 before we go to the story with
We don't need to
chasing
talk
people.
about 7.
Yes, I would like to read 7 now.
Be close to your mouth.
It's your turn now, right?
Yes, thank you.
7, I'll speed through it. The Maniac.
Oh.
Let's skip that one. It's fine.
No,
Tell us the
go!
story.
No.
That's not how that works.
The Maniac. You're most likely logical, mature, and balanced. See? Now let's talk about your
No.
No.
You don't favor
You
chaos.
don't favor chaos or excessive
Accurate.
displays of emotions.
Accurate. All accurate.
You're likely annoyed when people are loud or when they're told when they hold too strong of a belief.
Accurate.
I don't like your sister. I love her, but she's because inside you're repressing hyperactive tendencies that would make you lose control. Deep within, you're probably quite impulsive and with extreme energy hurdles. This is probably because your parents or teachers tried to make you calm down as a child.
Yes. It's very fucking accurate.
Yeah, you fucked up.
With this, maybe I'm just none of these.
Repression, impulsiveness, and high energy levels. I'll calm down. Denies it by being logical, reasonable, and
Yes.
collected,
Yes.
and developing a hatred for excess. Sublimination. Avoids places of temptation, such as casinos. I do avoid those.
I do avoid those, such as casino.
I do avoid those places.
But it's funny. I was speaking to Ro today because she has ADHD.
I hate that you do that.
I knew you were gonna say it though.
Do you notice that? She goes, ADHD. Just say, can you do me a favor? Could you just say ADHD?
No.
No, ADHD. And I'm saying, like, because she was saying she's starting her business now, and she told me, like, literally 2 weeks ago, she was looking into doing, like, injectables and, like, microneedling.
Hang on, injectables like drugs?
No, like, filler.
Fillers, cool.
And
This is
the reason I
The-
cannot move my eyebrows. And she's up and running. She's, like, got a
Do this?
salon and everything. Yeah.
Botox.
No.
No, she hasn't.
Just have a ponytail.
Oh, right, you
I
told
just
me.
have a ponytail.
It's a fake Botox.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
it's
Like,
so
you know, like Bella Hadid. Like, they really pull her hair.
Is that really a thing?
She looks like an alien.
So that it doesn't.
Yeah, it like just pulls your skin a little.
You're screwed.
Yeah.
Is that really like a technique?
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't do it on purpose. I just didn't wash my
'Cause,
hair.
like,
so I'm
I've
just,
seen
like,
I've seen girls with face tape.
Oh yeah, and then you
Is
hide
that
it.
the same thing as just like ripping your hair back and just?
Yeah, like making it really tight. You can make it even tighter and pull it like from the back.
Then you get like this.
Yeah.
Look.
That wouldn't
Get a
work
polo.
with me.
No shit.
My face is too active.
What do you guys think about? I'm not racist. What do you think about black?
We really need.
Well, you can't stop me when I say, "What do you think about black?" Well, what do we really need to do?
Put like every show he makes a comment that is not okay, and then he's like, "I'm really not racist," and then he makes the comment. So
I'm just.
what did we say last time? You
Aware.
need like a sign that says,
I'm just aware on what things can look like from the other side of the camera.
"Yeah." What were you gonna say though?
Well, I don't even know how to Google this. I'm not gonna Google it. You know, black girls that have like slick back hair, but then they keep like the one little strand or two, three little
Oh
strands.
no,
and then
they
like,
even
stick
tattoo it.
down.
They even tattoo it.
Don't fuck it.
It's like a fashion thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know
Like
what
a
it's
style
called?
thing.
Or like they do like they do like the stick-on tattoos. I saw this.
What is it called?
I don't know, but I feel like everybody does that.
I don't know.
I mean, if
You
you want
don't.
that look, yeah, I can. Like,
What is it called?
Gel up my baby hairs.
yeah, and then you see. I don't know. It's like it is a look. What are you doing?
I don't know how to Google.
What did you Google? Baby
Black
hair?
hair gel hair.
Oh,
No.
great.
Black.
Baby hair
Baby hair.
trend. There we go.
There we go.
I did it.
Secretly wants it.
Look how stupid that is. That is the stupidest. Why?
I think it could look cool.
What do you mean?
Depends on like the style you're going for.
You think it looks cool?
You secretly want that. Don't lie. That's why you're trying to figure out
How
what's
you
the
do
name of
Yeah,
it.
Exactly. Yeah.
I can get you the tattoos for Christmas, babe, if you like.
But seriously though, like I don't understand.
Yeah,
It
see, it's a
looks
fashion thing.
weird.
Yeah, it's a fashion
It
thing.
shouldn't be a fashion thing. How many? I have a question.
That one is nice. The one with the red nails. Look down.
Or like, what's her name? JLo. There, can you see her?
Where's JLo? I don't see her.
There, under. No, under.
This?
No, next. Yeah, that's JLo.
Yeah, but that's fine.
I have a
See?
question. How many fashion things are now like mainstream because of accidents? Like how many times, for example, like you're walking down the runway and then something breaks and then they're like, oh, it's revolutionary. And now it like it becomes a thing. Think about it. Like you know how like you have those t-shirts for guys that are all like ripped with the holes? What if like the dude just didn't store the garment, the shirt properly, and like those little moths got in and like just ate it all up, and then it became a thing.
It's possible.
It is possible.
Right?
It is. No, but usually it's all planned out.
The fashion show.
Yeah, the fashion
You've been to a few fashion shows, right?
Have you?
Yeah, I have.
Cool.
Aren't they
So
like?
it's usually
really
planned. So
annoying?
it's like if you want something to be shown, you're gonna plan it like a year ahead. Unless you're a trendsetter, which is different. You can be an influencer and be a trendsetter.
What does that mean?
That means that you can go out
Do
in
you
the
think it would
world.
ever be like a trend if you're eating soup and then you spill soup on your shirt and then it becomes like spilled?
Don't let Balenciaga see this.
They'll do it.
They'll do it.
It could be a micro
What were you
trend.
saying?
Well, you can be walking down the street and do something stupid. I don't know, rip your shirt off like this. And if somebody sees it and they're like, oh, I want to be like that dude. And they will do it. And then it could catch on.
For anybody just listening to the show that isn't watching the show, she's officially topless now.
And what?
You said take off your shirt like this and then you
Oh,
took
no,
off your
no,
shirt.
no. You know what I mean?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, dude. I just feel like a lot of those things are... I feel bad because you're struggling to come up with ideas for fashion.
Well-
like, imagine you're a fashion designer. Everything's been done. And you want to stand out. And you want to have something unique. Like, did you see the Balenciaga fashion show in the mud? Did you see
I don't
that?
know if I saw that. I remember the Lay's chips bags and the what was that? Like, what else did they do? They did like garbage bag.
I think that was
Yeah.
like a while back, no?
Yeah, but and then what was the most recent? They did the Lay's chips bag, but they did something else.
Have you not seen
Oh,
those?
right. Yeah, I have.
I think I may with
Well, see, that
This
hasn't
is
been
like-
done.
Yo, you heard
What
about
is that? What
the...
is that?
Hold on one second. You
Posture.
heard... Hold on one second. You heard about the Balenciaga pedophile thing, right?
Yes.
Okay. Look at this video through that lens and tell me this isn't creepy.
It is very
They-
creepy.
It is creepy, but they just have that look to them. I mean, that shocks you. You're there, you're watching this, that shocks you.
It's shocking.
It leaves an impression. That's what they want.
Why?
You don't want just like simple, like every other fashion show. You want people to remember you. So, see, you're talking about it now. We're talking about it.
That's true. It's like press, but then I don't know. Like, it's not like. Are you gonna wear that?
I'm depressed. Laugh.
Maybe you should do comedy.
It's Mark Norman. Haha, comedy. I mean, yes, I'm talking about it, but how does that benefit their brand?
Because they get press.
Hugely. There's no bad press.
No.
Jake Paul knows that firsthand.
Yeah.
Have you seen his new girlfriend?
No.
She's really
She's
pretty.
Dutch.
She's Dutch. Have you not seen his new girlfriend?
No.
She's so pretty.
She's like she's a famous ice skater. She's like all the hype now.
Yeah, all the hype.
Like, but also in the Netherlands.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Just because she's pretty and
She's
she
a it
ice
girl.
skates. Yeah, because she's pretty and she's a professional.
Hang on, wait. Because she's pretty and that's the most rude way
Yeah,
to
but it's
describe
true.
a professional
No, but that's
world-class
why.
athlete.
That's not the right person.
No, it's not.
But that's why.
But she's good looking.
Listen, just because she's a good looking, like, what's it called? Super athlete.
She kind of
like,
hold on, wait. She kind of looks a little bit like Amber Heard here, right?
a little
I
bit.
don't know. I
yeah.
can't see her face.
Like Amber Heard in her earlier days. Like I'll show you. Where's her IG? Is this her IG? No, this
Like,
is
you instantly become famous
to-
if you're like in Olympic sports, but then you're also like beautiful.
I don't know
like
her
this-
name.
Go to the little
It's-
human there. Tag.
It's something.
Yeah, click it there.
Yeah,
That's why we got you.
Little human.
Here she is.
Jutta.
She's pretty.
And she's an ice skater.
She's a nice
Yeah.
skater.
Yeah,
She's
very
an ice
pretty.
skater.
Oh, sorry.
Speaking of fashion shows. But she's Dutch. Wait, isn't this in Amsterdam? I think I know that street.
Yeah.
Like every other street in Amsterdam.
I was about to say it's crazy that like if you live in Amsterdam for long enough, like you can see the difference between buildings. Whereas if as a tourist,
Yeah,
I remember
everything
the first
was the
time.
same.
Yeah, the first time I visited, I'm like, it's all the same. Dude, world class professional athlete. What are you talking about?
No, but because
She's a pretty girl that ice skate. That's so rude.
no, listen. That's
How am I
not
going to be
what I'm trying
friends with
say.
Jake Paul now? Huh?
No, just listen. It's like it's because you're like an Olympic athlete.
Do you think that's attractive?
This look, it's
For him.
terrible. No. But it's because, like, if you're an Olympic athlete, but you're not pretty, then you don't get this much attention. Because you're an Olympic athlete and you're, like, beautiful, you're suddenly, like, the most wanted it girl.
Before I get into an argument with you, what's your opinion?
And she's an influencer, looks like.
Well, that's just because she's with Jake Paul now.
No, it's not.
She probably gets
An
paid, though,
influencer way
for...
before that.
No, she was just,
She wasn't just a random girl with 3 followers on Instagram.
no,
She had a
she's an
million plus
Olympic
followers.
athlete. That's why.
Yeah, but stop. You need to relax.
And
for
she's
1 second.
pretty.
You need to relax for 1 second. I need to ask you something. What's your opinion on that?
On what exactly?
I think the point that she's trying to make is that the only reason she gets this much attention is because she's an Olympic athlete that's pretty.
Yes.
What's your opinion? Before I regurgitate my opinion,
course.
what's your opinion?
I mean, yes. Otherwise, if
Yeah.
I was posting,
If you look basic.
Take one step back. I'm asking her. I'm asking the
no, I
guest.
completely agree with her.
Yes.
Take one step back. I'm being serious.
Well, do you think that like a random person could?
I'll tell you what I think in a second. That's not what I think. You're on the wrong track. But I'm just asking you, like, the statement that she's making.
Well, she is an athlete, right?
Yeah.
That makes her very popular in the first place. Everybody wants to work with her. Everybody wants whatever, to see her. And plus, she's pretty, so she's going to get even more attention.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So brands would maybe want her to be the face of their...
Yes.
But the thing that I don't understand is
100%.
why you're surprised by that. Like, let me just
I'm
quickly
not.
just take a step back. You're making it sound like, I don't know what you're trying to say. Like, are you trying to say that the only reason she's popular is because she's with Jake Paul? Because if you are, you're wrong.
No.
Then
She was popular before then.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I'm saying.
Well, we're gonna watch this back because it's being recorded.
I think we're
And-
all on the same page, guys.
But what I'm trying to understand is, like, you made it sound like you're like shocked.
No, I'm not shocked.
Like, here's the thing, bro. Like, to be an Olympic athlete, you are one in what, like 100 million, 400. Like, you are a specimen of mankind. On top of that, to be gorgeous as fuck, to have both of those things going for you, like, yeah, no shit. You're not just a pretty girl that ice skates. You are a
Yeah, that's what I'm
very
saying.
unique.
What I'm trying
one of a
to
kind.
say is, if you're
That's
a
probably why they
basic
work well together,
girl,
because they're both,
listen,
like, in the same
if you're a
sphere.
basic girl, like looks wise, basic, and you're a
A little bit less
professional
loud,
ice
'cause I got a lot of
skater,
audio to like calm you down.
and you're a professional ice skater, you're not gonna get as much attention. Because she's like beautiful.
But what's
she's
wrong
like,
with that? Like, she should be getting all the attention plus
but
more
that's
because
why.
she's rare.
That's
So what's wrong?
Nothing. It's just like that's what it is. She's more famous for her beauty, and then in combination with her
Because
Talent.
Yeah.
you see how you kind of making it sound like she's more famous because of her beauty than she is because of her sport.
But she is. Let's get real. Like, she's more famous because
See,
she's
that's what I'm
beautiful.
asking you your opinion on. I think they go hand in hand. I'm not saying that it's her beauty that's pushing her.
Because she could still be famous if she was an Olympic athlete, because she's beautiful. If she posted the same pictures, she's getting extra attention because she's an athlete and she's beautiful.
Yeah, obviously.
So she's like the poster.
But her beauty is not superseding her athletic ability. Like,
No, that's not
you're,
what I'm
you're
saying.
undermining what it means to be an Olympic athlete.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying she's more famous because of her beauty, not
course.
because of her Olympic ability. She's famous because of that. But
I need you to
she's-
chime in here. I
But
need you to
she's
say something.
more beautiful.
I
She's more
think-
famous
Take
because
a
of her
step back.
beauty.
Take a step back. Let our guests talk.
I honestly think we're all on the same page here. It's just that you're
Oh,
saying
you're
it-
repressing your anger. Tell us somebody bring her a knife. What do you mean?
I think
You're
you're saying the
hysteric,
same
epileptic.
thing, just in different words. And yeah, we're all on the same page. Peace and love.
Peace and love.
Don't let her near a knife in the next 20 minutes. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, if you're that pretty, you're gonna be million plus followers already. But like, if you are also an Olympic athlete, like,
You're already in the spotlight, so there you go.
yeah. How do we get onto this?
I don't know.
Because we started in a really weird place with psychology tricks.
No,
Yeah.
we started about fashion shows, and then you
All right.
brought up Jake Paul. Press.
Press. Oh, there's no such thing as bad press. Back to the fashion show thing. I'm trying to understand. You spend millions of dollars on getting your name out there, but then you just run around in the mud. Yes, people are going to talk about you, but then how does that translate to cash monies?
Press. Just your people want to be looked at, and they
I'm
want.
asking her.
Fine.
How
You know
does
what?
it-
Can I stop you for a second? 46 episodes. I can't get you to say a single
That's
fucking
such
thing.
a lie.
I'm carrying this
That
whole
is
show on
such
my
a
fucking
lie.
back.
That
I
is-
never show up with
that
this
is
much
such
energy.
a lie.
The one time I want to get some fucking shit out of her mouth, the one time we have a guest, You're chatting Nick Chatterson. You can't shut the fuck up.
That's such
Take
a
a
lie.
step back. I'm gonna shut your microphone off. What's your fucking thought?
That's her job.
Shit.
That's her job.
Zip it. Huh? You were saying, how does it translate to cash monies?
What, the fashion show?
Yes.
Because they're everywhere. Everybody talks about it. The word of mouth. Everybody wants to know, like, you were talking about it now, and you're like, oh, what is this shit? And
Okay, but
it's
walk
not
me through this.
actually-
Look, I'm gonna paint you my picture.
Yeah.
I go to a store. No, like, I'm a business, right? I make energy drinks, like Prime, like Logan Paul, right? So we make the drink, we package the drink, we ship the drink. You buy the drink, I get the money. So I keep my costs low, I make my profit high, I get your money. Fashion show.
It's just building a storyline. Every high fashion brand, you need to have a story. If you don't have a story, you're nothing. So they build on that. That's
So this is not
building.
necessarily carrying over to sales. This is just brand image. Brand
Indirectly,
awareness.
yeah.
Indirect.
Yeah,
So like
because
Louis Vuitton.
everything that's showing on that runway, in a few months you'll be able to buy it in
Nobody,
store.
but hold on. Nobody buys runway items, unless like you're an ultra celebrity that's trying to make a
do.
statement. But like common people just get like the little satchels and the little
Yeah.
hats and.
Yeah, but a lot of people do buy ready to wear. So this is
But ready to wear like Tommy Hilfiger makes sense. But ready to wear like
Balenciaga. Yeah.
who is gonna walk around
Yeah.
in that €8,000?
A lot of
Have
people.
we also forgotten about, like, is the pedophile thing done?
No, there's still pedophiles out there. There's still a lot of pedophiles out there.
No, but have we just like, oh, well,
You mean with Balenciaga?
Yeah.
Do you know what's happening?
Yeah, I really don't know. I haven't been following up on
because
that.
people just wear Balenciaga.
Do you think Balenciaga was just like, don't talk about it?
No, I think they released an official statement like apologizing and fired some people who were in charge of the campaign. But I don't know what's going on now.
But it wasn't just a campaign. There were multiple employees that had Instagram accounts that had posted things
Yes,
years back about pedophilia as well.
What?
I mean, it's not just the one photo shoot where they had printed. Like, listen, bro, we just did a shoot, which we haven't. I thought we were going to talk about that. We just did a shoot, you and I. Imagine like I'm standing next to the printer and we're printing out like pedophile, like, and then you put it down for the. It's kind of
Yeah, no.
Thought out.
That
Closer to your mouth.
shouldn't have gone through.
Put it closer to your mouth,
It's closer now.
right? Like, who did that? You gotta search it. You gotta like, okay, print.
No, the thing
find
is
the
like
printer.
everybody, it has to go through rounds of approval. So I don't know how nobody stopped that.
Press?
We had a mistake.
Oh yeah, we did.
We had a mistake
What mistake?
that had
It
to
was a
get seen by
misspelling.
6 different people.
We had an album cover.
Yeah.
Was it for
Tell the world your failures.
what? What was it for? Which song was it for? Do you remember?
Wasn't it just for Here from the Roses? That was the song because it was the name and the song.
Yeah, no, we misspelled something. Remember?
What did you
Yeah.
Criminal.
So it was for.
Criminal.
It was criminal,
Criminal.
right? So we had an album
You
cover.
had a lot of bad luck with Criminal, didn't you?
Continue.
It was great, and then
I like the song.
It's a good song. Where you apparently
so-
ripped off Green Day, fuckers.
we designed the cover, and we missed a letter. What was it? Criminal. I don't know what letter it was. It was one letter, which was pretty bad. We went through my hands, it went through his hands, it went through the producer's hands, it went through the writer's hands. Who else?
Obviously, the people
Oh,
who made
the
picture,
Photoshoppers,
Photoshoppers,
the Photoshopper, the animator. So many, like what, 8 people saw it. Nobody said anything about the name. We were just like, yeah, let's go, and we
No,
released it.
no. We had multiple options to look at, and we were like, "This is the one." And nobody just had. We just couldn't see it.
But was that the only one with the spelling mistake?
No, I'm sure they all had the spelling mistake.
Probably.
What was it, like
Probably would've
Criminal?
No, criminal was spelled well. It was the Here for the Roses. I
No,
think
it was criminal.
criminal.
Yeah, I think it was.
I thought it was the name underneath. Here for.
Can you still see it?
It's probably in our text chat. I'll throw it up if I can.
But
find
is it did it not get posted?
It got posted.
It got posted,
Yeah.
but then
Oh,
we,
it got
took
posted.
it down?
we took it down and we fixed it, obviously. But it was, yeah.
I remember something with Here for the Roses also.
Yeah, she's remembering it wrong. You're remembering it correctly.
I do remember it. Like here without the E at the end of
Exactly. Here, this one.
It could have been, was it?
the... Do you have it?
I got it.
What is it?
Let me airdrop it. Forward, or is it share? It's share.
Is it on your profile?
Share it. Dude, if it's still on my profile on Instagram, that's.
Oh, no, you just found it. No.
Where is it though?
And here, I'm pulling it up in a second.
But where did you find it?
In my chat with her. You see it?
Criminal. Here for
Oh,
yes.
Here for the rose.
Here for the roses.
Well, sounds cool.
I mean, it's a good thing we changed the name.
Yeah.
It was a lot. What's your artist name? Never mind. Just move on.
Well, you got recognized in Africa.
I did get recognized. in that.
Yes.
You didn't tell me about that.
Did I never tell you about that?
No. Tell me about that.
We were in Cape Town, just sitting on like a terrace,
Cape Town, bro.
and this one girl. What happened? She just walked up to you. Hey, are you
it was
here
like a
for the
little group of
roses?
people. I
No
was like,
way.
Who the fuck?
Yeah. And then they like wanted to take a picture with him. And I was taking a
Cool.
picture of him being taken a picture of.
How come I don't know about that?
That is a good question. You know everything about. I wonder how
Shame
much you know about
on
me that
you.
don't tell me.
Shame on you. I'll call you next time.
Yes, I'll
Tell
just
me-
tell you.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, you know everything about me. It's kind of creepy.
Me?
Her.
I
She
know
knows
everything
way
about
more me.
everybody.
She knows way more.
What do you
about
know
me.
more?
I know him since he was 10.
Yeah.
Has he changed much?
Oh, he has.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
But personality-wise,
Oh yeah, for sure.
I think he has. Yeah, he's more mature now.
Yeah. Oh, never mind. Take that back.
did you like? Was he annoying when he was 10 years old?
He wasn't annoying,
What
no.
was he like?
Sensitive.
What was he sensitive? I don't want to call you sensitive.
What was he like?
A sweet, kind, loving, and then then
Maybe you
Tamara
were nicer
abandoned me.
before. You were nicer
Nicer.
before.
Nicer before.
Kinder.
You're.
You're less impulsive.
I'm not impulsive.
Yeah, you were like calmer. For sure.
Really?
Now you're just like go, 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 go. Like, you need
Less patient.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna
You need
die
to
soon.
stop and think a bit.
Yeah.
That's why
take a
we are
moment.
here for.
No.
Breathe.
That doesn't work. He doesn't allow me.
No, you guys just
Like
irritate me.
literally, he
You need to
literally
breathe.
gives me 1 second to do something. You're taking too long. It's like, dude, just chill out. Like I've been doing it for 2 seconds.
What happens when you invite girls on the show?
Yeah.
Yes, this is what happens.
We
But apparently, it's part of your star sign, being impatient.
Yeah, no shit. Why?
Yeah.
Why patience for what?
Just take a second.
take a breath.
It's okay. It'll end up happening in the end. Like maybe not at the speed of light, but it will happen.
Maybe not in this
But the
lifetime.
the thing is, like, I shit on both of you for very different things.
Okay, what do you shit on?
Because
her
she's
for?
not. She's good at some things that you suck at, and vice versa.
Okay, well, what does he shit on you for?
What do I shit on you for?
I don't think I give you much space for that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because she's got
I don't
Oh,
really
fuck
allow.
you.
spine.
Fuck
She's
you.
got a spine.
I've got a spine too.
We're
Closet.
I'm also in a relationship with you, dude, so it's like a different situation.
We're what?
yeah, I was gonna say that. You
Yeah.
guys are in a relationship where just like working and old friends. So
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah, we're old friends. We used to be best friends.
oh yeah.
He's hurt by it.
We used to be best friends actually.
Yes.
For like
Guys do your nails together. and
two
stuff.
weeks or something. I'm kidding. And then I became a cool girl.
Yeah, Tamara was a nerd. She was like such a nerd. She was the girl in school that would hold her books like this.
I was a nerd. Yeah, I hated anybody who.
You wore glasses.
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't? No, but you were a nerd. You had like big curly hair.
Yeah.
Nobody really talked. You were super shy. You held your books like
But how
this.
did you guys like become friends then?
I don't know.
I really don't remember the point we became friends.
I don't know.
We were just like, it was like during break time, you know, like we just started chilling together and talking.
Yeah.
Weird, right? If you think about it, like, why would we ever talk to
Just
each other?
randomly.
You're also older.
Yeah.
And
But
like
not
now it
much
doesn't make a
older.
difference, but in school it's like I'm 1 year above you, bitch.
Yeah, it's like that was a
True.
thing,
That's a
wasn't it?
thing.
Yeah, I remember.
And
But
never liked
yeah. But the thing
Yeah,
is,
those
I
things.
didn't like those kind of people who were like, oh, we're the cool, well, we're the gang, you know. I was always like friends with everybody. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was though. So I guess I don't know. That's how we.
But what do you shit on her for?
Nothing. I mean, I used to shit on her for a couple of things, but we figured each other out pretty quickly.
Oh no, yeah. It's usually like time wise, you know.
Yeah.
Things that are like, you know, they can be done in like a week or two, and he's like, where is this? And I'm like, I have a schedule. It's gonna happen just in my time, you know.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it can be like.
Yes. So I think you're just a little impatient, babe. That's the consensus
I'm
here.
not a doctor. I'm not supposed to have patience.
No, the jokes are not on point today.
You know what's crazy? Have you
Yes.
have you ever had this experience where like you hear a joke and it makes you laugh to your core?
Yes.
Like so hard. And then like a month later, a week later, a year later, you try the joke with someone else because you want to give them the experience that you had. And then you give them the joke and then everybody's like, you should kill yourself. And you're like, I'm going to try again with somebody else. I've been trying one joke
What's the joke?
for
We want to
so
know.
long.
Yes.
We want to know.
When I was a kid, dude, I was hanging out with a bunch of people. I was smoking weed, and I sneezed. And this older kid, I was like 15 or 16. He was 18. He was
Watch
like the
me
cool
laugh
guy.
at this.
He had like he had black hair, like Justin Bieber black hair, and he was like the first one with a car. So we would like all smoke weed in his car.
How
like-
old? How
Anyway,
old
you know,
was
like
this
when
kid?
you're a kid and you're like, oh my god, you're so much cooler than me. 'cause you
Yeah.
have an earring or something.
Yeah.
Um,
So funny.
yeah, there was another kid that his name was Zane or something.
Oh, I had a kid at school named.
And he was 17 and he had like a nose ring and an eyebrow ring and like a mohawk and he was like a rebel and he was always outside of class like smoking a cigarette because he was in trouble and I was like, you're so cool. And now he's in prison.
Yeah.
Not cool anymore. But anyway, so this other kid, I sneezed and he said, no, I coughed and he said, bless you. That's it. It got me. I was like, bless you. And I just started laughing. It got me.
Why?
And I've tried it so many times, but every time somebody coughs and I'm like, bless you, they're like, get away from me.
But why did that get you?
It got me. I was like, I didn't sneeze.
Oh my god.
I coughed. Oh, that's the joke. Ha 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 ha. That's what got
Why
me.
is that the joke?
You got it right.
I kind of got it,
You got it right. Cool.
but it's not
What's
that.
funny about
It's not
that?
funny.
Hilarious.
There's nothing funny about it at all. But
No.
it got me, and I've been trying to get somebody with that for such a long. One day, it's gonna happen. I'm gonna be like, yes, now you have to pass that on.
You have the curse.
Yeah, now you're cursed. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
Do you guys have anything like that?
No, I can't think of a moment where
Not
that.
really, no.
Do you have?
I mean, yes, when you tell a story and it was so funny when it happened to you, but then you tell the story and they're just
Nobody
like,
laughs. Do you have a moment that lives with you forever? Like something that happened to you as a kid? Like it can be innocent. Like not, it doesn't have to be crazy. I don't want to go down a weird rabbit hole. But like something that your parents maybe said to you in a car, and it just stuck with you. Like obscure for no
I know
reason.
a few of what your
just
mom's,
stuck with you. What?
your parents have said to you, but I'm not gonna say that here.
No, like weird things. Like, have you ever been in the car and then like you just did something and somebody said something and just like that stuck with you your whole life? Like you can just remember it. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. Just something that you're like,
Oh, I told you about my driver's test. That's one of the things. Like my driver teacher, that always said, when you say A, you must always say B, and it's one of those things that just always sticks with me. Like if you make a decision, you go for it. You don't go. You can't hesitate.
Oh, if you're
It's always
gonna-
to you, yeah. Because if you say A, you have to say B. You can't just be like A. The A, no.
Yeah.
You don't go. That's one of those things.
Do you have
But
anything like
other
that?
than that,
anything that just kind of stuck with you? Like for you, it's like if you A, you gotta B.
yeah. I'm trying to think of something else.
No.
I mean, yeah, things that Mean Girls done to me. They stick with you.
Like what?
Well, commented like there were things going around. I remember in Frankfurt, we moved to Frankfurt after Africa, and it was a very different vibe there. So like in Africa, it was like really laid back, chilled. Girls didn't really care about makeup, outfits, and things like that. Only Abercrombie was like getting popular at the time. And then I went to Frankfurt, and there all the girls, we went to the Frankfurt International School, so there were like rich German girls that went there. And there was also the American school, the one that it was full, so we didn't get in. And this was like more like, it was like a Nazi school. I hated it so much. It was like so like, your grade was posted on like a board, and you had like 2 exams a week. It was horrible. But the girls, they all
I
had...
just picture like you go to school and they're all in like cute little Nazi outfits, like a bunch of children, and they're like, today you're going to learn how to be a good Nazi.
And I had like my German teacher, Herr Schmidt.
Bless you. Schmidt?
Yes.
Wow, you went to a Nazi school.
Yes, I went to a Nazi school.
I was trying to make fun of that, but
No,
you went to a Nazi school.
It's terrible.
Schmidt.
And the girls, they all had like Louis Vuitton bags, and they would go shopping in like break or like...
Sorry, how old are the...
I was like 14 at the time.
And they're all like
Yeah.
hoary with
So on
Louis Vuitton.
They're
Very
Louis
kind
Vuitton
of-
and Uggs. You know, Uggs were like all the hype. And then I was like, okay, you know, trying to fit in. And I came in with a blonde American girl, super skinny, and I was a little bit chubbier at the time. And everybody wanted to be her friend, but like I was collateral. So like, yeah, that's literally what it was like. They're like, oh, we have to talk to her too because she hangs out with Alex, and Alex is new.
When you're a guy and you got a wingman and you're trying to hit on girls, there's like this really funny saying. So like if there's a hot girl with an ugly girl, which always happens because you guys are fucking weird. Like I don't know if you hang out with them to make you feel better about yourself or whatever.
Friends.
But
I only have
those
good-looking
girls
friends.
are referred to as grenades.
Yes, I know grenades. Yes,
Wow.
I've heard of that.
That's
Yes.
nice.
Grenades.
The grenade. Yeah,
Like I'll take the grenade. Don't worry.
yeah, I know. I've
And
heard
then
that.
you kind of separate the one from the other in the herd, and then the guy can go for the.
Well, yeah, I was the grenade.
Oh, so like wingman.
Yeah. So at that time, like the girls, they didn't really want to hang out with me because I didn't fit the bill.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
1 second.
Can we pause?
Yeah, that's fine.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
So
Sorry, keep going.
so yeah, those girls, they were just like always giving me funny looks, and then I made a friend, and then we did like a makeover. It was really gay. Anyways, I also lost a lot of weight. I lost like 12 kilos in that time frame.
wow.
Yeah. And then I got Uggs for Christmas, and I started wearing Uggs because, you know, I wanted to fit in. And then there was a rumor. This was the rumor that made me laugh because it was the most ridiculous thing that I've ever heard, or this gossip, whatever, that was going around. Have you seen Manouk is wearing Uggs? You can only wear Uggs if you're German.
No way.
I was like, what? I was like, I don't even know, like, what the fuck that even means.
Only wear Uggs if you're German.
And there's actually another thing that I remember that stuck with me forever. And then another girl was apparently talking behind my back because you know how your bra sits here? Mm-hmm. And she was talking about the fact that the fat was hanging over my bra.
What?
And that's something that just stuck with me. So it's like one thing that I'm very self-conscious about because like it's something that just sticks with you for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Someone said that to you once.
I remember this one time we were in. There's actually 2 times that I check this out. So like we were in the car and we were driving home and it was late night. And I was sitting in the back seat, and this other, like, my mom's friend's daughter, so she was like 20 at the time, was sitting in the front seat in front of me. And I don't know why, I got so car sick, and out of nowhere, I just threw up. I leaned forward for some reason. I don't know, it was not on purpose. And, like, over her shoulder. All over her. Can you imagine if a kid throws up on you like that? I threw up all over that bitch.
Oh wow.
Oh no.
And then there was this other time. Do you know what an auditorium is? Have you ever been in like a country or a school where there's a big enough place for an auditorium?
Auditorium. I
Isn't
know.
it like a...
Yeah, I think so.
He's licking the bottle. Is that okay?
Yeah, no, that's not okay.
Put him on the ground, he's gonna get fucked up.
Miloš, you want to get drunk, baby?
So like in my school, we had like this.
Oh,
we
yes,
had like
we had that too in one of our schools.
Yeah, like a
actually.
theater almost.
like a theater. We had an
yeah.
auditorium. So to picture this,
Yes, I
like
remember
there
that.
weren't chairs here where I was. So
Baby.
I think first, second, or third, like whatever grade I was in, let's say third grade, fourth grade, we would have to sit here on the floor with our legs crossed. And then depending on what grade you were, you could sit higher and higher up.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So we're sitting in the front. I'm literally sitting at the front of the line. And I just felt so nauseous. And like 10 minutes go by, 15 minutes go by.
Why are you throwing up all the time?
I don't know. And I don't want to ask anybody
Oh,
for help.
no.
And then blah, just all over. And the whole auditorium could see it.
Gross.
Throwing up all the time.
Yeah. What were you like?
What's happening?
Have you heard of a colonic?
What?
Colonic? Do you know what
No.
a colonic is?
What?
You don't know what a colonic is? I want to get a video of a colonic.
Are you not talking about a colonoscopy?
I wish.
Maybe he was just a nervous kid.
Yeah, maybe.
Anxiety.
Yeah.
This is a colonic. You don't know what a colonic is? It's where they shove a giant rat.
Yeah, that's a colonoscopy.
No, that's not a colonoscopy. Is where they carry doctors. This is a colonic. It sucks out. It cleans out your intestines. It's
Yeah.
really healthy for you. Like if
Yeah.
you have irritable bowel syndrome or bloatedness or something like that, they put this pipe up there and then they just stuff in the air, parasites, there's weird toxins
That is
from
like
alcohol or drugs. This is just the shit that comes out.
That's so gross. Okay.
But it's stuck. You can never get, you'll just live with it for the rest of your life. It'll cause stress. It'll cause bad sleep. It'll cause so many different things. So
Oh my god, that's so gross. What is that? What is it?
nobody knows. You know Steve-O from Jackass?
Yeah.
Because he got clean and sober, he became a vegan. So he only ate vegan food, like vegan burgers, vegan fish, vegan everything. And yeah, eventually he felt so sick, he went and he got one of these done, and they were like, dude, you have all of this weird shit in you, and we don't know what it is. It's probably from all the fake vegan food that you're eating.
Yeah.
So basically, his body couldn't break down whatever that mystery meat was. So it just got stuck in there forever. And then they drained it out, and it just came out like in crazy amounts. I don't know why we're watching this. I don't know what this is.
Wow.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Ew.
Hey, look, we got a lot of food that's going to get cold. Do you want to go
All
eat
right. Yes. Sounds
Yes.
good.
it? Fun?
Yes.
Happy? Cool.
Thank you.
Say goodbye. Say something.
Ciao.
So long.
Farewell. I'll be there.
there.
Gonna write a letter? We're gonna go.
Yes, with the three of us. Just a quick one.
Quick letter.
What letter?
It's a game. We're gonna play an improv game. You're only allowed to say one word. We're gonna go me, you, her, me, you, her. That's the circle.
Okay, one word.
One word. We're going to write a letter.
Two.
Two.
Johnny.
About.
Your.
Colonoscopy.
Okay, we're gonna write a letter to Johnny about the colonoscopy that you had. You've gone to Johnny's colonoscopies.
Johnny's colonoscopy.
Johnny's colonoscopies Emporium Extravaganza.
Ew.
And this is your review letter.
Review.
It's a review letter.
Yes.
Dear
Johnny.
I.
Your.
Biggest.
Fan.
You got it.
That.
Is.
Why?
I.
Am.
Writing.
You.
This.
Letter.
And.
I.
Would
Like.
To.
leave
You.
A.
interesting.
Review.
Because.
I
Hate.
That.
my
Body.
Was.
dirty.
And.
Now.
It's
Fucked up.
Because.
your
Mother.
Put.
a lot
Of.
Fingers.
inside.
Your
That is very odd. But
Now,
I feel
one word.
I
Wonder
if
you
were
really
thinking
of
me.
me becoming
a
Girl.
oh, it's taking a weird turn. I'm not sure.
because
Gotta wrap it up.
I
Never
felt
like
you
liked
to
admit
that
the
fact
is
that
you're
stupid
because
you're
brain
didn't
register
what
was
and
no was
your brain didn't register what was
and
giving
really throwing us off. You're missing the whole point of this. Giving. Try to.
wait, where are we
Wait,
going?
yeah,
where,
yeah,
come
yeah,
on,
yeah,
you
yeah,
gotta come
yeah,
where
on.
were we? Because
Yeah,
your
I got
brain
lost.
was
You can't just keep going. Let me just say a rule here. You can't just go because and then also and then because and then also and then
Yeah,
because.
1, 2, 3, 4,
You have to
5.
say and then because also you're fat and then also because your name isn't really Johnny and then I went to the wrong place, or you got to start thinking of like weird scenarios and try to lead us to a place. Otherwise, you're just going
Okay, what's the last thing?
in a loop.
What was the last thing?
What,
I
where
got lost.
your brain was and was
because you're
Your
stupid
brain
and your
was-
brain was I'm not a girl.
becoming
You didn't register that I was a girl and you're stupid and
Was becoming and weird.
weird.
full stop. Now start a new sentence.
The
Fact.
Is
that
I
can't
examine.
myself.
Thank you.
full stop.
You have to say a word.
Will
Say PS.
will
Will.
will
Will.
will
You
Please
help
me
examine.
your
but
This
is
the
truth.
that
I
Hide.
have no idea. What's that.
inside
My
But.
thank you.
Let's wrap it up. Sign it off.
can
You
Schedule
an
other
an other.
appointment.
An appointment.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Signed, Michael.
Michael.
It's a weird fucking letter to send somebody.
that's very weird.
On the next episode, we're gonna do Johnny's response to this letter.
Yes.
'Cause
I don't
what
even
fuck
know
is
what is
that?
happening.
No
His
idea.
mom
I have no idea.
fingers up his butt, and now he's not a girl.
Well, I'm upset because my body is dirty and I came to you, but then your mom stuck her fingers in me and I
no,
don't
in you.
oh yeah. Your mom stuck her fingers in you and I'm just like, why am I even here?
And what happened about the girl? Why is he
This
a
is
girl?
stupid. I feel like I might be a girl. It's a weird letter. Anyway, thank you very much for joining us. It was
You're
a fun
welcome.
episode.
You're
And sign us off. Ciao.
Bye.
Please don't cancel us, no. Please don't cancel us. We're talking fake